Okay guys, so I've probably missed some things, but I went back and got all the things that I kind of needed, so we're going to continue with this mass extinction event. So if you have the soundtrack of John Williams, you want to play the part in the third prequel where Anakin starts fucking everybody over and all the Jedi start to die, because we're going to do mean things to good people. And this one might actually kill me with a fantastic dropkick. The fuck did that come from? He did it again! You ain't Gene, why can't I get up? This is bad news. Look at the jab. Look at this fucking nonsense. Andre's hard as shit, by the way, so we might have opened a can of whoop-ass here with these slow-ass weapons. So completely forget that you just witnessed what you just witnessed, guys. Come on, you motherfucker. You missed that time, didn't you, you pig? Get bent. Big fucking drops. Hey, I actually backstabbed him too, and he called me a backstabber. It's funny. What did he drop? Yeah, he drops his hammer. Good stuff. So, Andre's got gangbanged. Sigmaier's already moved on his quest. I can't gangbang him. I don't think I'm missing out on much though by not slapping him. Rhea could still be up here, so I could end up killing her, which is not very nice. But what can you do, right? Bless her. You can not kill her, Chris. That's an option. Yeah, that's true. Fuck her. A light crossbow, eh? Beep beep doo. Blah 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 blah. Please don't be here, Rhea. Move on with your life. Oh, this is bullshit. I don't like this. Sorry. I feel so bad when I do this. I really do. I'm not good at mass extinction anymore. In Fallout games and shit like that, I would kill everyone for free. You wouldn't even give me a reward and I'd still do it. You know why? Because I don't like those people. They're annoying, they get in the way. Every time they talk, they've got the same face and the same voice. But the NPCs in Souls games, for some reason, because we're all kind of sharing this same nightmare, there's a kindred spirit that I feel bad that I'm betraying here. But, you know, I don't feel that bad. I don't feel bad about him. That guy's a dick. You do get a lot of humanity for doing it, though, which is kind of cool. We've got Patches. I have not forgot about him. Will you survive this? I don't think you will you? Nope. Not too shabby. He drops nothing, though. Yeah, sad but true, right? I probably did do you a favour. This place sucks. You don't want to be here. You sorry, fool. You could not be the chosen one. Plonk. Ooh, he lived. Good for you, Patches. What you always do, Dick. You're an asshole. But you get a Crescent Axe for killing him, so that's a second way of getting the Crescent Axe. We'll warp to Vamos.
You could not be the chosen.
I also need to get rid of the fucking dragon. I don't know why I swore then. It makes no sense, right? But it's true. Yeah. Oh, hi, guy. Sorry. God, this is so bullshit. I don't even like that one, but I still felt bad. Ooh, that's a good one to get, though. I like Slumbering Dragon Crest. That's one of my favourite rings in this game. Completely forgot that that's how you got it. That's why I killed that guy. Ooh, is Aishimai still there? He is. So this was one that you can easily feel quite bad about. Because Aishimai's, you know, he's not doing anything except for selling boss armor. Bless him. Here we go. I'm just going to double check his shop because this is a douche move. He sells pine resin and master keys. What a beast. Yeah, look at all that sweet armor that I'm not going to purchase. Never mind.
Well, that is a shame.
It is, not to worry. On to better places. He uses crystal weapons, that guy. Drops almost nothing. He's not one of the ones that's actually worth killing. I kill him just because I'm an evil person. Sit down, bitch. So, we've got the scrubber behind the gate who I'm going to smack. I could try and smack the crow, but I don't think you can kill the big crow. Eat my dick! Don't fall. God, I hate the recovery on this game. It winds me up. Right. So who else can we get? I could kill the spider people. The Daughter of Chaos. Could pop one of Guinevere's tits. Expose her for the Lola Ferrari that she is. Can I reach this guy? Oh yes. Sorry. No reason to kill him either. No souls, and you don't get out. Now, the Undead Merchant coming up gives us a weapon you can only get via potentially purchasing it from Shiva, because that's a mistake I made earlier on. I shouldn't have killed Shiva when I did, or fucked with his bodyguard. I should have waited for them to go into Blighttown, because then I would have been able to buy the washing pole, which is one of the... Wow, did you see me toggle then? I hope that showed on the game. I toggled prematurely then and I got nothing. I don't know if that was an input drop or what. I want this guy to jump. He didn't. Yeah, sometimes you can't get that sexy perfect toggle. It's not a perfect mechanic, and chances are different moves have different timings, so it's quite tight in the grand scheme of things. But when you're about to trade with people, it's really nice to see. Like, that would have been probably a good toggle just then if he'd have hit me. But he didn't. I got quite lucky, I guess. Poor lads. Hollow Soldier's helmet. Oh, Dark Souls. I miss this game. I really do. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean this game. I mean what this game is. The feelings that I've associated with it and what it means. I need a game like this to come out and just completely captivate me. But I just don't see it, because that's how special this game was. Dude's still firing shit. This guy's a knob. I don't like you. You're a bad person. Havel's dead. Don't have to kill a Titanite demon, I don't need to. Don't need the shortcut because you can just do this. That also skips the night, right? Yes, it does. Sorry, Soler. He lived. Good lad. Will I get the Sunlight Sword off you now, sir? Full outfit, Sunlight Sword. That is a really good straight sword, by the way. That's really annoying that I can sit at the bonfire with that on my screen at that range. Catacombs it is. Is anybody in Seath's archives? The Duke's archive? Do we know who the Duke is? It's obviously Duke Diafreya, right? That's all canon. How much life do you have, Vamos? It's been a long time since I've killed you. Hi. You have a decent amount of life. And a pickaxe, and a really slow swing. That's unfortunate. There you go. Hammer of Vamos. His hammer looks amazing, and his royal helm also looks pretty cool too. I like him. Just hate his voice. So, let's do Anor Londo. Is he going to say this bonfire can't be gone to? Oh no, we can. I pissed off the Firekeeper by killing Gwendolyn. They were not happy with me. Oh, she wasn't happy with me anyway, because I believe she's a female. Nice roll, dog. Do that again. It's the problem with fat rolls, isn't it? You're going to heal, really? No, you're going to buff with Dark Moonblade. Okay. But how? You played like shit, dog. Gwendolyn's dead. I already butchered that trans boy. Here we go. Firekeeper is absent. Cannot do shit. Anyway. So what happens when I use a bone now? I wonder. Does it put me back to the last one I sat at? It should do, right? It shouldn't put us back to that one. Be really frustrated if it did. There we go, Bamos one. And then we warp to the chamber of the princess. I'm going to fire an arrow at her to kill her. And then I'm going to go and flatten my favourite blacksmith, which always makes me feel great about myself. And then I might try and kill Griggs. Because why not commit to being evil, right? Can you imagine if in New Game Plus, if you killed all the NPCs, in New Game Plus they're all knobheads or they're all super strong, or they come back as malformed versions of themselves, like hell, abyssal iterations. You cannot use this shit correctly. Good. Don't need to be able to use it correctly, just need to be able to use it. And pop one of them titties. Right in the tidbitties. Oh wow, that did 1 damage. She has 2 HP. I did not know that. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's why you do not want to pledge to the silicon. It is a false deity. There's a lot of particles. But then again, she was quite a big bitch, right? She's probably the... Oh, there's an outfit up there, which I'm going to get on my way back. Probably the victim of countless thick memes. Which I really dislike. And it's just because I don't like how they spell it. That's my problem with memes. Half the time they murder the language. It really irks me. But then again, in the true nature of language, you shouldn't be so judgmental. But I can't help it. Because it's just not how you spell thick. And when people spell it correctly, that's even better because it makes it look like you're offending someone. Stop it. Because then everybody misses the meme and they're just like, why are you calling this person stupid? But that might be an idiom. Have you heard the word thick before, guys? This is more to my American market and my international market. Does anybody ever call you thick? You ever heard that term? Because where I'm from, when you got called thick, it's the same as being called dense. Which is just synonyms for being called stupid, basically. Sorry, dude. God, I hate doing this. This guy's got a lot of life, though. He might kill me. He tried. God, it's fucked up. He's even nice when he dies. I hate doing this. But I love that weapon. That weapon's pretty delicious. It's just so futile, isn't it? The whole thing. God, why the fuck do I keep coming back to this one? It's because I must not have sat at the other ones. Still annoying, though. Can you still use the Chamber of the Princess when you fuck her up? But because I fucked her up on the outside, it doesn't turn it to Dark Anor Londo, if you're wondering. So, if like me, you despise Dark Anor Londo because of the garbage range when it comes to your lock-on, you avoid it at all costs. In order to kill her without it going to Dark Anor Londo, all you do is shoot her from outside the room with a bow, or enter Gwendolyn's room. Both of those will piss off the Dark Moon Covenant. This is Lautrec's outfit. And because I pissed off Frampt, I can't feed him 1,000,000 items and get 70 pence worth of souls, which is unfortunate, but it's the price we pay for going towards Karth's narrative. And undoubtedly I've missed somebody who could have been killed. Do you get anything for killing the Daughter of Chaos? I'll find that out after I've done this, and then we'll finish the run. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without falling off. Oh, I can also fuck her up, can't I? Probably can't reach, though. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of close. Firestorm would do it, but I'm not willing to try that hard. How many times do you think we've been on this elevator? Too many, right? Vintage Souls, though. Elevators. That dude's still chilling out. Don't have a problem with him. You know what? I might not be able to hit this guy. It's because of the way that this level works. I might be able to at the right bobble, but I think, yeah, the way the geometry works here is going to stop this from being able to connect. I wonder if I could do some kind of crazy plunge. No, not really. Interesting. You hear the echo, by the way? Oh, we got him, yeah. You can do it. I've done that before, but I couldn't remember how I did it before. There you go. Quite rare footage of that line, because most people don't kill him. I could homeward bone, but let's go back on the lift. And then we'll go and smack that spider, and then we can go and die a few times to Gwyn. Ooh, I'm not going to parry, guys. So, not really living up to any of my strategies with Gwyn, because half the time I parry him. First time I fought him, I parried him. Last time I fought him, I parried him. But I am curious to see if I can run through the jump attack, because that jump attack is incredibly fast. And if I can just run through it, and then start smacking him a bit, that'll be fun to see. I also know a couple tricks with Gwyn, which will be interesting to see. Probably won't work though, because he's going to kill me in 1 to 2 hits. He's not going to one-shot me. Unless I get very unfortunate on like a two-handed move and I get counter-hit. But I don't imagine he'll one-shot me. Oh, I can kill this shit as well. I hate him. What do you drop, lady? He's all pissed off? Yeah, he is. She drops Firekeeper souls. Cool. And then he drops those stupid parasites. Fuck you. These things are not to be fucked with, by the way. As you witnessed just then. Not only do they attack mercilessly, they have good range, but they do really good damage too. And they can also infect you with the vermifuge stuff. And because I didn't sit at that bonfire, is it going to put me back to that one? Probably not. Yeah. So in order to get my shit back, but I won't be able to now because it's going to be out, right? Because I killed the keeper. Oh no. Okay. I can walk to it, I just need to be careful because they will aggro immediately. And my build is not the tankiest build in its unupgraded armor set with its shitty roll. I just want my stuff back. Oh, hang on a second, where the fuck were they? Did they despawn? I didn't know that that happened. Anyway, Enki drops the cure to your particular cure. Does my dude scratch his head? Watch my dude. So the easiest way to tell if you've been infected is if he scratches his head, but I think it only applies if they grab you. I think the egg people have to grab you and do that head scratchy move. I don't think the normal bite from the bugs can make you contract it. And judging by this, I think I'm okay. Yeah, we should be okay. Anyhow, let's finish up. You sorry fool. God, this is so annoying. I hate it. Oh, that's useful. Cool. That should be okay.
You sorry, huh?
You sorry, huh? Bless him. He has the best intentions. He truly does. Interesting. So with this outfit, I can fast roll. Cool. Havel ring, all praise it. All praise Havel's ring. Should have probably spent all that shit at the blacksmith. Oh, I could have gone and killed Iron Tarkis. He's still knocking about, but fuck that. I'm committed to leaving now. He can be left behind in the cataclysm. Get some chunks I'm never going to use. It's funny how my perspective on resources on this run has been so different, because normally chunks are precious. Because you always want to take your weapon to plus 15, and you don't really do the elemental stuff traditionally. But in this run, it's been completely reversed. Chunks are worthless and everything else is precious. Interesting. I wonder if you could save mod as well. If you could mod your save, you could 1000G this game in like 2.5 hours. It'd be crazy. But where's the achievement in that, right? Good thing about achievements is that you have to achieve them. Well, that's what I think, anyway. But then it goes back to that conversation that we've had before about the people who pay for others to do things for them, which I've been paid myself, so I don't condemn it. I think it's pretty cool because I get to make money playing games. But at the same time, it is kind of strange. But it all depends on what you value, right? Oh, Gwynny Poo. This guy's so fast if you don't know. I should really use a faster weapon, but where's the fun in that, right? Hate that Demon Souls move. Blue titty chunk. So you can run towards the jump attack and then run away from it, and you can dodge it without rolling, but I wonder if when you sprint direct... He's gonna hit me. He's gonna fucking hit me, I know he is. Oh, you missed, dog. Too much recovery. Ow. Ow. God, you got range going. How did that... He hit me with like the whiffy bit, didn't he? No, can't get around it. Yeah, this weapon's not going to work. It does good damage, but it doesn't do good enough damage. So, let's try Power Within. Oh, the mid-roll. I hate it. This guy is so fast, you can just hear his feet crunching. You dickhead. Then again... That is decent Tearstone range, if ever I saw it. Oh! I can't... That's decent Tearstone range, I should say. Stop, man. Fuck. This guy's a dick. So, let's do the thing you would never want to normally do. See if this makes a difference. It wasn't Tearstone. Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. Actually, do you know what will make it Tearstone? The Mask of the Mother. Oh, really not? It didn't? Okay. Be like that. There you go. You know what's going to happen, don't you? I'm either going to mess up the parry, or I'm going to get hit by the Black Knights. You realise that that's what's about to conspire here, right? This guy's going to catch me with that move. I keep saying it always catches you, and it hasn't. Okay, so it didn't. Okay. So, I'm going to mess this up. Pressure's on. Gotta do the parry. Can't mess it up. Didn't mess it up. Did decent damage, but didn't do, like, amazing damage. And he's dead. we have souls. $84,000 souls, nice. Well, there you have it, guys. An old school strategy against the final boss. The kill it with parries.
We are here to serve your highness.
Oh, you changed your tune, didn't you, Frampt? You could not be the chosen one. Who are the other serpents, dog? I want to know. It's just a Hydra cosplaying. Oh, oh, oh. Get an achievement! 6.40% of people got that? Really? Wow. 6% of the people who have played this on Xbox have beaten the game with this ending. That's sad. But there you have it, guys. I tried to do something a bit different but a bit familiar, and I think I achieved it. I'll have to check the comments to see whether or not you agree. I played the game in a very similar fashion as I did the first time through. I explored the areas. I didn't do a lot of the shortcuts that I'm well out there and everybody knows about. Picked up a lot of items, collected a lot of stuff, played kind of unconventionally to my own manners while still keeping a more contemporary playstyle in mind as well. I did a little bit of the no-roll stuff while still, you know, having 40 strength on an E-scaling weapon, which gave it nothing, which is retarded, don't do that. And then splitting your character into all kind of spells so that I could get achievements. And yeah, we killed pretty much all the bosses except for the DLC guys, which the DLC bosses are some of the best bosses in the game, but if I do a Dark Souls project, I'll end up covering those guys, so I wanted to save them for so when I get back to them I won't have the same amount of memory, because a lot of these boss fights aren't really bosses. I think I showcased that quite a lot. They're all gimmicky fights, you know. The bosses in this game are nowhere near the same level of complexity as the stuff that comes in the series. And I think there's a place and there's a time for that, and I think it's cool. And it's same with the slowness of this game. When I R2 with the weapon I'm using, which was the drumstick, which I didn't mean to use, it's just kind of how that happened, and it turned out to be quite different. I don't normally like strength weapons because of the slowness to them. But when you R2 with that weapon, recovering on it is literally longer than some attacks. You know, the weapons I'm used to, I've already attacked and recovered in the time it took me just to recover from swinging that weapon, because you can't cancel out of it. It takes forever for the roll to happen. Same when you land and you don't roll, it takes forever. Getting up takes forever. Healing takes forever. All these things that you forget because Bloodborne is faster, Dark Souls 3 is faster, and everything has moved away from this like slow, methodical nature of this game. And I think that this one, particularly, especially with the bosses, similar to Demon Souls, is the one that's closest to things like Monster Hunter and to those kind of slower and pick your attack and pick your opening. Whereas the games that followed, I think they're much closer to action games than they are to this kind of strange, make sure everything counts, make sure everything hits. Because in this game, the hardest thing is not hitting a fucking wall, not bouncing off a tree, you know, not doing stuff like that. Whereas in the later games, that's present, but it's not like it was in this one. In this game, it's almost like you win the fights before they happen. Whereas in those other games, you can just react and just get on with it. And there's a couple encounters in this game that are definitely like that. Like the Ornstein and Small one is very intensive on the player. Four Kings is kinda that way. Gwyn is definitely that way. Which I might put in a little bit of footage at the end, because I wanted to kill Gwyn with a club, so I could show you a strategy where you make him flinch and you can keep walking around him and he tries to turn around but he can't because his turning is really slow and his recovery is really slow as well. But my weapons didn't have enough impact because I wasn't going in there in Tearstone range using, you know, the right tools, so that didn't come upon, which explains why there was the bloodstain as well in the room if you were wondering. But that's one of those strategies that Gwyn can be stunned. And when you stun him, you can put yourself into a position where you can stun him again when he comes out of it. And you can do that, believe it or not, to Smo. But you need 3 phantoms to do it. Or you need to be in a gang of 3 people. But as far as the remaster is concerned, I think it's very average. I think it's taken an exceptional game, and if you're a PvPer and a co-opper, I think it's probably made a package a bit more appealing. But if you're like me and you're not really interested in those things at this moment, then I don't think it gives you much of anything other than the performance. If performance is important to you, and you don't want to play the PC version, then I think that this remaster is a great one. If you like achievements or trophies, it's also a great thing because you can get them again. But other than that, this is the same game with slight alterations, and a lot of the creative alterations don't do really anything for me. So I think that the true crime of the remaster is just its complete and utter lack of ambition to be anything more than a prettier, better frame rate version. And the frame rate dies when you kill the phalanx and you fight it, dead frame rate on the Xbox original. The frame rate dies a bit when you fight Nito. It completely dies when you fight Sith. There's a few instances where the game just kind of runs like shit. So, unless you've got it on the Xbox One X or on the PlayStation Pro, you're not even going to get the performance that you'd like anyway, but it's still better than it was, especially on 360. 360 ran like trash. But if you're a PC person, you really don't have to care. And that's pretty much it from me, guys. I'm going to finish this New Game Plus cycle and then get midway through the next one, and then at the point when I do, I'll have all the achievements. I just have to get the boss souls again, I have to get the sunlight spear, and that should be me done. I have to, of course, use a couple of slabs that I needed, some Titanite slabs, a blue Titanite slab, a red Titanite slab, but I know where all of those are, and I've shown them in pretty much the playthrough that we just did. But yeah, guys, this was the remaster. This was my run through it, my impressions of it, my reactions to it. I hope it slakes your thirst for Souls, because I've not really played them in a while, and maybe we'll see something else coming soon, who knows. But thank you for watching, and you take care now.